In this episode of Just One Thing, we'll be talking about an alternative to the old school selling methodology, and that is the art of relationship building. Let's start off with a LinkedIn analogy. You go to LinkedIn and you see that somebody wants to connect with you, which is kind of cool. And so you click on their profile, take a look. You see that, hey, they know 24 people that I know, and I know and respect those people, so why not? I want to expand my LinkedIn network anyway, right? So you click connect, and before you know it, you've got an unsolicited, non-personalized selling in your messages, right? You're already being asked to buy something. And this can happen anywhere. This can happen on social media, on a website, and it can happen in the analog world too, when you're having a face-to-face communication with somebody. And here's the thing. Nobody likes to be sold. Not even the person doing the selling likes to be sold. But it's so ingrained in our society, in our upbringing, way back in the day when there were, radio ads, television ads, and now you've got YouTube ads, social media ads, right? It just doesn't end. Man, you go to the gas station to pump gas into your car, and there is an ad playing on a little screen while you pump your gas that you have to mute. This is when selling becomes smelling. And I know that sounds a little silly, but if you think about it, all you have to do is add an M to the word selling, and you literally get smelling. My advice is to avoid it like you would a rotten carton of milk. Okay? And as an alternative, start to think about a more relationship-based philosophy for your marketing and your sales. And when we do that, we start to shift to a giving mentality, to a value-driven mentality where we're solving problems, creating solutions, and addressing pain points. And the result of this is actually quite a few really positive results. One is you might make a friend from this relationship building. You might discover a colleague. And this person might start to give you referrals. And when they need what you do, who do you think they're going to hire? You, right? Because you've developed the relationship and they trust you. So this is a fantastic way to improve your sales without using that sales funnel methodology, right? Because think about it, typical sales, old school sales, is kind of like a hammer hitting a nail. And nobody wants to be hit by a hammer, right? Another good analogy is, remember back in the day when we played Mario from Nintendo, and he's running in his 2D world and he comes across a question mark block. So you go and you jump and you hit it and a coin pops out, right? People are not coin blocks, and we have to treat them like human beings. My son, this morning, I was talking about this with him, my son Joss, and he said something really interesting. He said, yeah, Dad, I agree with you. Selling is smelling, and relationships are compelling. Relationships are compelling. Yeah, I agree with that. So as we wrap up, I have a couple of actionable steps to share with you guys. So if you want to try this out or move in this direction of relationship building, you have something to work with. The first is to make some space for you and your team to sit down and honestly discuss your marketing strategy, your sales strategy. And is it that old school strategy like that hammer, right? And if it is, how could you move that to a different philosophy, to that relationship philosophy? What can you do? Something else I can advise for you guys is 2 books, 2 recommendations. One is The Little Red Book of Selling by a gentleman named Jeffrey Gitomer. The book has been around for a long time, and it's fantastic. The other book is called Go Givers Sell More, and that's by 2 gentlemen, Bob Berg and John David Mann. And the great thing about both of these books, they really have nothing to do with selling. They're both all about relationship building, giving, and giving value. Well, I hope today's Just One Thing is helpful and helps your business grow. My name is Joey Donovan Guido from Cuppa SEO Web Design, and I hope you're well. Thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.